The hour to which the House adjourned has not having arrived, the House will be in order. The prayer will be dispensed with, but members and guests will please rise and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the Republic, which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Paper from the Senate.
A petition of Michael D. Brady and Kathleen R. Lenatra for legislation to authorize the Commissioner of the Division of Capital Asset Management and Maintenance to convey and acquire certain parcels of land in the town of Halifax comes from the Senate with the endorsement that has been referred by said branch under suspension of Joint Rule 12 to the Committee on State Administration and Regulatory Oversight.
Question comes on concurrence. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The House concurs. Report of a committee.
Committee on Rules reports recommending that the following resolutions ought to be adopted. Resolutions filed by Mr. Cutler of Pembroke, congratulating Matthew Avery on his elevation to the rank of Eagle Scout, and resolutions filed by Mr. Sullivan of Abington, congratulating James Kohler on his elevation to the rank of Eagle Scout.
Ms. Kane of Shrewsbury moves suspension of the rules. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The rules are suspended. Question comes on adoption of the resolutions. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The resolutions are adopted. Report of a committee.
The Committees on Rules of the two branches acting currently reports recommending that the order filed by Ms. Balls of Newton relative to extending until Wednesday, July 1, 2020, the time within which the Committee on Elder Affairs is authorized to report on current Senate and House documents for order, CS number 4618. Committees on Rules reports recommending that the order ought to be adopted.
Ms. Kane of Shrewsbury moves suspension of the rules. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The rules are suspended. Question comes on adoption of the motion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted. Report of a committee.
The Committees on Rules of the two branches acting currently, to whom was referred the order filed by Mr. Hay of Fitchburg relative to extending until Friday, June 5, 2020, the time within which the Committee on Labor and Workforce Development is authorized to report on current House document for order CS number 4619. Committees on Rules reports recommending that the order ought to be adopted.
Mr. Wong of Saugus moves suspension of the rules. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The rules are suspended. Question comes on adoption of the order. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The order is adopted. Report of a committee.
The Committees on Rules of the two branches acting concurrently, to whom was referred the order filed by Mr. Paracella of Beverly relative to extending until Friday, June 19, 2020, the time within which the Committee on Public Service is authorized to report on current Senate and House documents for order CS number 4620. The Committees on Rules reports recommending that the order ought to be adopted.
Mr. Vitolo of Brookline moves suspension of the rules. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Rules are suspended. Question comes on adoption of the motion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The order is adopted. Report of committees.
The Committees on Rules and the Committees on Rules of the two branches acting concurrently reports recommending that Journal 12 be suspended under the following petitions. A petition of Mindy Dom and others at the Department of Transitional Assistance be authorized to administer a $50 million local food emergency fund to provide financial assistance to food pantries severely affected by the COVID-19 outbreak, to the Committee on Children, Families, and Persons with Disabilities. A petition of Mindy Dahm for legislation to establish a COVID-19 emergency fund to provide financial assistance to certain public institutions of higher education affected by COVID-19, to the Committee on Higher Education. A petition of Mindy Dahm for legislation to suspend payment and collection of student loan payments provided for post-secondary education or vocational training during the COVID-19 emergency during duration, and to designate certain outstanding bonds used to fund said loans as general obligation bonds, to the Committee on Higher Education. A petition of Christopher Hendricks and others relative to workers' compensation benefits for certain emergency response and medical personnel related to COVID-19 infection, to the Committee on Labor and Workforce Development. A petition of Tommy Vitolo and others for legislation to authorize cities and towns to impose limitations on their operation of businesses from the date of the emergency declaration issued by the governor on March 10, 2020, until such time as the emergency declaration is rescinded, to the Committee on Municipalities and Regional Government. A petition of Hannah Kane and others relative to providing emergency assistance for municipal public safety overtime costs, to the Committee on Public Safety and Homeland Security. A petition of Tacky Chan and others relative to state employees performing core function during the Massachusetts state emergency related to COVID-19 emergency declaration, to the Committee on Public Service. A petition of Mindy Dahm and Daniel R. Carey for legislation to extend the deadline for collection of certain taxes from restaurants, lodging, and meeting venues during the declared state of emergency due to COVID-19, to the Committee on Revenue. Petition of Liz Miranda and others relative to financial assistance, healthcare access, and small business grants in response to the COVID-19 outbreak, to the Committee on Revenue. And a petition of Mindy Dahm for legislation to establish a fund to provide financial assistance to regional transportation authorities in certain areas affected by COVID-19, to the Committee on Transportation.
Mr. Vieira of Falmouth moves suspension of Joint Rule 12. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Joint Rule 12 is suspended. Question comes on, I'm sorry. You did suspension of the rules. Now, question comes on suspension of Joint Rule 12. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Joint Rule 12 is suspended. Question now comes on adoption of the orders. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The orders are adopted. There be no objection, the chair will proceed with the orders of the day. Does chair hear objection? Chair hears none. Chair has been informed that House number 4144 has been released by the Committee of Bills in third reading of the bill.
An act authorizing the Retirement Board of the City of Salem to retire Brian Benson, a police officer of the City of Salem, House number 4144.
Question comes on passing the bill to be engrossed, pending which Mr. Spiliotis of Danvers offers an amendment in the hands of the clerk. The clerk will read the amendment.
Mr. Spiliotis of Danvers moves to amend the bill by substitution of bill with the same title.
Question comes on that motion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The amendment is adopted. Question comes on passing the bill to be engrossed. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The bill is passed to be engrossed. Mr. DeLeo of Winthrop offers an amendment in the hands of the clerk. The clerk will read the order.
Order that when the House adjourns today to meet on Thursday next at 11 o'clock a.m.
Question comes on adoption of the order. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The order is adopted. Ms. Kane of Shrewsbury moves that the House now stand adjourned. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The House now stands adjourned to meet at Thursday next at 11 a.m. in an informal session.